Yeah, vote for Pedro. San Pedro. I know. I didn't realize. I thought the sports bra would keep this from going too low, but I didn't really check in the camera. I just checked in the mirror. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because Nico is a big part of the stream, and I just feel like you guys deserve a little more info than I gave you. Uh, so I'm gonna try and get through this. So you guys will at least know. So if anyone asks, you can kind of let them know because it's normal for people to be curious, and you guys deserve to know. Breathe. I know. Sorry. It's hard. So this is gonna go a little slow because I gotta articulate. But I like rehearsed this probably 20 times today, and I didn't cry once while rehearsing it. But um, it's weird. It's really surreal. And I'm not gonna look at chat while I do this because I think that makes it a little harder. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys what's going on. So sorry. Anyway, so basically, you guys know he had kidney failure, and he was old. Greyhounds only live to be between about 9 and 12, 12 on the longer side. And he was a retired racer, and they usually have shorter lives because of the strenuous shit that they go through from ages like 1 to 7 usually. But Nico was a pretty bad runner, so he didn't make it to 7. They retired him early at 4, and we adopted him when he was 5. So we knew we would only have 6 to 8 years with him anyway. And of course, my ex boyfriend and I broke up, and he kept the dog because he had a house and a yard and all that stuff. Anyway, so Nico had liver failure and kidney failure. I think it was, sorry, kidney failure, not liver failure. About a month ago, maybe a little longer, 2 months ago. And that's when I set up the donation, and we were really trying to just help him because we thought it was just maybe it was an infection and maybe we could help him out. But after about $6,000 later and living paycheck to paycheck for a little while, which obviously I didn't want to let you guys know because that's not, it's just kind of a bummer. And so we did everything we could do. We did dialysis, we put him on antibiotics, we did all sorts of different medications and supplements and Zantac antacids and just everything to make him comfortable. And he was great for a couple of months, and then last week he stopped eating. He ate his last meal on Monday. I went over there to see him, and he wouldn't eat on Tuesday, and he had one treat on Wednesday and immediately threw it up. And on Thursday, my ex texted me and let me know that he thought it was time this weekend, and I went over to visit, and I said, I think it's time today. He wouldn't lift his head to see me. He was, he couldn't stand up. So we called a place that would come to the house. I'm sorry, if you guys are just coming in right now, I'm not looking at chat because I'm trying to get through this without crying. I just want to let you guys know what happened. So, it was time, and so we called a place. It was really expensive to have them come to the house. Actually, no, it wasn't. You know what? To have him be able to go in his own bed, it was worth it. It was really, really worth it. And I had saved up the money anyway for a cosplay, so it was kind of perfect. So we paid a couple of ladies. They were very nice. They came to the house. He was in his favorite spot on the bed. And they came in and they petted his head, and I put his head on my lap. And he just took a big sigh, and they gave him the injection to kind of relax him, and he was very relaxed. And you could just see he was just you could see he felt better. And I just sat there and I petted him, and my ex was there petting him and telling him he was a good boy, and he went, sorry, very, very peacefully and very quickly. And we were there with him to give him snuggles and kisses. And he wasn't nervous. he was very, very relaxed, and they took him away in a little blanket. It was really cute. And he's not hurting anymore. And he's not suffering anymore. And those were his last moments yesterday. And it was very peaceful, and it was the best possible way I could have imagined him going. And I miss him. He probably didn't give a shit about me, but he was kind of an asshole dog, so, you know, whatever. And again, if you're just tuning in, I'm sorry. I'm just, I felt weird. I felt weird leaving things the way I did on social media. I felt like that wasn't fair to you guys, and I felt like that wasn't, you know, a good way to leave things, and I felt like it was kind of almost rude. I didn't mean it to be. I was just very, very sensitive. And I didn't want like a wall of messages saying, hey, you know, how's Nico? Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, the messages on the post are fine. It's just the DMs are hard because I have to re-explain it every single time, and I did want to give you guys an explanation. I did want to let you guys know that he did go very peacefully, and it was his time. You know, I think euthanasia is absolutely the very last thing you do, and we did everything. The vet told us we did everything, and we just had to wait, and he was just ready. He was telling us, the vet told us when he stops eating, that's him telling us he's ready. He just doesn't want to keep trying, so yeah, so now he's chasing squirrels and being an asshole in heaven. But yeah, if anybody asks, yeah, if anyone asks, I won't, you don't have to time them out or anything. I'm a lot less sensitive about it today than I was yesterday, so, you know, people are going to be curious, they're going to come in, they're going to ask probably, and just feel free if you feel like it to, you know, say any of that, because I know a lot of you, especially you guys who have been with me since day one, he's been on the stream a lot, and he's been a big part. He's been a big part of the stream, you know. He was my emotes. He was all my emotes, and he was a guest star when I got partnered. He was there in my video, so you guys deserved to know, and it was a good way for him to go. Like, I'm really happy that that's how he got to leave, because it was just perfect and peaceful, and he was just chill. So. Now we can stop being super depressing times. I'm sorry, I wanted to let you know. And now we can play and hopefully finish some Far Cry. Sorry, I'm super glad I don't wear a bunch of makeup because this would be a whole thing. Alright, I'm gonna look at